Your outcomes in life are often a lagging measure of your habits. We think the thing that needs to change is the bank account or the test score or the number on the scale, but actually the thing that needs to change are the habits that precede those outcomes. Rather than making the goal the default, the thing that you focus on almost exclusively, let's make the system the default, and then only check in on the goal occasionally to see if we're moving in the right direction. Achieving a goal only changes your life for the moment. It's actually not the thing that you're looking for. We think the results are the thing that needs to change, but it's actually the process behind the results. Like, if you have a messy room, let's say your bedroom is a mess, and you set a goal to clean that room, you can get motivated and do it for 2 or 3 hours, and then you turn around and you have a clean room for now. If you don't change the messy habits that led to a dirty room in the first place, then you turn around 2 weeks later and you have a messy room again. And so actually you don't need a clean room, you need better cleaning habits, and then your room will always be clean. You don't need to lose weight, you need better eating habits, and then your weight will always be around where you want it to be. You don't need more money, you just need better financial habits, and then you'll always have enough money to manage the thing that comes up.
Loss aversion refers to a person's tendency to strongly prefer avoiding losses over acquiring gains. In other words, it's more painful to lose something than it's joyful to gain something. Most studies suggest that losses are twice as powerful, psychologically, as gains. This leads to avoiding risk when the gains and losses are similar. The reason why is because people evaluate the outcome and focus more on the potential loss rather than the potential gain. Imagine 2 people. One of them received $100 from a kind stranger. The other person lost $100 because of a thief. The one who received the money will be happy, of course, but the one who lost the money will be very, very upset. The emotion of losing is stronger than the emotion of winning.
Mini habit rule number 1, make it stupid small. Set your minimum requirement lower than the lowest possible motivation, so even on your worst days, you'll find the time and energy to do it. Remember, the goal is to have no excuse not to do it. If you want to build a habit of journaling before bed every night, make the requirement so small that even if you've worked 16 hours in the office and dealt with a screaming baby in the evening and didn't sleep the night before, you can still get yourself to do it. I've used the power of mini habits to start journaling myself every night when I get into bed. I ideally wanted to write 3 pages of notes every night, but I knew there'd be days where I'd make excuses not to do it. So I scaled back my minimum requirement until it felt stupid small. I set my sights on writing 1 word of reflection every night. If I stop at 1 word, I'm tempted to get angry at myself. But then I remember mini habit rule number 2, be happy with the minimum. If I intend to do the minimum, but then get angry at myself for only doing the minimum, there's a part of my brain that knows that I'm trying to manipulate myself, and it won't fall for the trick, and it will resist building the habit. But if I'm genuinely satisfied after writing 1 word in my journal and make more words an option, not an obligation, I'm more likely to stick with my habit, and I'm more likely to produce more words. By giving myself the choice to write more, I activate a sense of autonomy, which is a powerful intrinsic motivator. On some nights, when I have more energy than usual, I'll fly past the 1 word requirement and write 3 pages of notes. When I look back on my journal entries and add up the bad days when I only wrote 1 word with the good days when I went above and beyond, it adds up to far more than I would have written if I had set my initial goal to write 3 pages every night.
The idea that small, incremental changes can result in massive results. Too often, we convince ourselves that massive success requires massive action. However, the compounding effect doesn't just apply to investing. Small 1% improvements in your life compound to create astounding effects in your life. For example, if you improve 1% each day for a full year, you'll end up 37 times better by the end. As James says, habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. Sure, a 1% better or worse choice in the moment seems insignificant, but these countless moments add up to who you are day to day. Success is the product of daily habits, not once-in-a-lifetime transformations.